Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, it's been a while, but we have a CGC unboxing. I got some books here back. I sent some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle books, so if you guys are Turtles fans like I am, I grew up with the cartoon in the 90s. Michelangelo was my favorite turtle as a kid. I want to say like nowadays I kind of lean more towards Leonardo, the solid, strong, trident one as a father. He's kind of the father figure to the other three. And it's been a comic that I've never really read a bunch of. Let's be honest. I have not read a bunch of the original Ninja Turtle comics, and so I don't particularly have a super big affection for those, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. But I think the characters are super cool. So in that sense, I still think those are awesome books. They're amazing books, and I think Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird having created the Ninja Turtles, I think they're two iconic gentlemen, and so I went ahead and I had some Ninja Turtle books that I was not sure, guys, what these were. Couldn't find them on the internet, um, and so I didn't know. I was like, I don't know what these are. They're obviously rare though because I can't find any for sale, or I can't, I couldn't find the actual same front cover of some of the books. And when I get into opening those individually, I'll kind of explain why. And so I figured, hey, you know what? I will send these in to Kevin Eastman signing. And if anybody knows who what these books are, Kevin Eastman's gonna know, right? So yeah, let's without further ado, let's get started on that. As always, if you guys do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Be much appreciated. As I am kind of opening this up here, I am not wanting it to jump on the bandwagon and talk about everything that's going on in the public eye, but I feel it's all over the YouTube space right now. So maybe if you were curious what my comments were as far as the CGC scandal and everything that's been going down there is I think it's some pretty bad stuff. It doesn't look good. There's some videos out there showing processes, and yeah, things don't look good. And as someone who's a holder of a lot of CGC slabs, and I'm not the happiest about what we've seen come out. And what I would say is I feel at this point, at least I'm hoping at this point, it's a small minority, and that's another reason to have trusted sellers and people you trust. Sometimes buying off eBay, you might not know the seller, or it might be a hijacked account. And I personally kind of recently, within the last year or so, have been sticking to mainly buying things off of Instagram. I feel like you can kind of get to know the seller a bit better. You know, Come check me out. I do sell comics on Instagram, and I think that'll kind of be the way of the future going forward. Hopefully, people can be trustworthy of certain sellers, and like a lot of the books that I have, I've personally submitted myself, pressed and cleaned them myself. I know which, from the collector I bought was, usually the original owner of the item, the original collector. And so I kind of feel like that gives a little bit of provenance to at least the books that I have, I hope. And I don't know, I don't have too much more comment. CGC is gonna drop the other shell here, I'm guessing, at some point, and release an actual number and a bunch of CGC certification numbers, and compensate anybody that was kind of scammed by this guy basically, and hopefully that rebuilds some trust in the community, because I love me some slabs. I definitely do. And without further ado, let's see what grades I got. I have not looked, as usual, I have not looked at the grades online. So we are gonna do our best here to, okay, so that's the bottom. All right, so as you can see, that's the bottom, so I can't see grades from the bottom. So I'm trying very carefully here to not reveal grades to myself. Let's see if I can see what's the front and what's the back. That looks like, okay, that's the front. So if I put it down this way, I should hopefully not be able to see them, and they should be upside down. All right, so one at a time we will do some grade reveals. I don't know in any particular order, but as I said, I will, okay, so this is number 8. Now I did not look it up, but I'm not totally sure that the number 8, if there was even any graded copies on Census. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 8 from 3 of 2012. It is a Kevin Eastman variant cover, so it's cover by Kevin Eastman. Super cool cover too. Oh wow, I'm loving that white that he chose. Wow, that is super cool. And maybe now you can see why I sent this one in. It has the Eastman cover. It's a bit older. It's from 2012, number 8 from IDW Publishing. And just a super cool Kevin Eastman cover. I love that he signed it in white there. Really stands out. That is super awesome. This was, in my opinion, this was the lowest grade of the 4 books that I sent in. So let's see what I got. I kind of thought this one was like in the 9s. Somewhere in the 9s. I didn't think like a 9.8 because it has a couple spine ticks. So I'm like, okay. Oh wow, a 9.4. Oh, that is amazing, guys. 9.4 on the one that I thought was gonna be the lowest of the bunch. That is super duper cool. All right. Just okay. Well, I guess we'll put him here. I kind of wanted to set him up so you could see him as we go. What is next? Hopefully they're leading down then to the number 1 last. All right, very carefully. Kind of all the time in the world here to get this bag off. And then if I sneak this on out, just close my eyes so I don't get revealed the grade. Maybe you guys did, but I don't know. Okay, so this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3. It is the Global Conquest edition, which, oh man, he signed it in blue. That really matches. Which is also a Kevin Eastman cover, and just a really classic representation of the Ninja Turtles there, all with their red masks. I'm not exactly sure the Global Conquest edition was, so this was one of the books that I was able to find the other one. This one and the number 8, I was able to like verify what they were before I sent them in. However, I don't think there was any number 8s on Census, so I think that's a 1 of 1, like the only number 8 on Census. And then this number 3, the Global Conquest edition, there's not very many of these at all. I'll probably add census numbers and do some editing on this video so you guys can see, because some of these next two, I think one of them is a 1 of 1, like the only one in existence, and I'm hoping it's high grade. This one I thought was a little nicer than the number 8, but around the same. I didn't think 9.8. Let us find out together. Number 3, signed by Eastman, is a 9.4 also. Okay. That's fair. There were some spine ticks on these two. Not like bad, but you know what I'm saying, where I was like, okay, it's probably not a 9.8 anymore. But they're they're pretty rare. Like you don't see these very often. These early run IDWs. Okay, so I'm assuming this is gonna be the number 2, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 2. So let's try not to grade reveal you guys or me. Okay, there we go. All right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 2. It is the 3rd printing. Now, I looked this up before they were graded, and there's no copies on CGC census. There was like none of these on the census, so this is the first one. This is one of the ones where I couldn't find it on eBay or in any sort of old sites that list comic books. I didn't see this anywhere, so I didn't know what it was. I just knew that my cover didn't match any of the covers that I could find, right? And so I was like, Eastman's got to know what it is. I could see clearly it says number 2 on it, and they're these super cool black and white covers. Pretty sure they were by Kevin Eastman. Yeah, Kevin Eastman. I kind of could tell by the art. I'm pretty sure there was a signature down there. Yeah, Eastman, 2011. So hoping these are higher grade. Like, they seemed really nice. Can we get above a 9.4? Oh, we can! I knew these were hopefully 9.8s. Oh, and look at that red pin. Oh, I was hoping too that he signed it in some color. That is super cool. I honestly think I think this is a 1 of 1. I don't think there's another one on the census. Like I said earlier in the video, I'll try to edit in some pictures of the CGC census. That is super cool. I'm pretty sure this is the only one, and it got a 9.8. I'm so happy about that. That's super awesome. The back looks like this. It kind of has this ad for Return of the Micro series, Raphael, an all-new Raphael tale from 2011. Man, super cool. Signed by Kevin Eastman, TMNT number 2, the 3rd printing in a 9.8. And it's volume 2, if you guys are wondering. Like, those don't look like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3 I'm used to. Or the number 1, because the number 1's not going to look anything like the number 1 3rd print that you might be thinking of. All right, so let's find out what the last 3rd print number 1 is, right? Here we go. Oh, got a little box with it. All right, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1, the 3rd printing, kind of very similar to the number 2 3rd printing. I was hard to figure out what book it was, so I figured I would send it in and Eastman would know. So let's find out. Hoping it's a 9.8 also. But, you know, I wouldn't be too mad. Come on, 9. Oh, 9.6. All right, 9.6. That's definitely a winner. Yeah, check these out, guys. This is super cool. These, black and white, it's kind of sketch variants, whatever you want to call them. Super awesome looking. Love those are cool. I'm really glad he signed it in a colored pin too. I was kind of hoping it was like red or green or something kind of a Ninja Turtle color, you know. And then super cool with this number 8, signed it in a white pin. Yeah, don't think there's too many of these on census either. We'll see. But yeah, they're just kind of rare finds of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle books. And here's number 3, the Global Conquest edition, signed by Eastman. So yeah, I'm super stoked with these grades. Nothing below 9.4, like really happy with that, especially considering these are like older books. They're not books that I bought brand new off of a shelf. I got them in a collection. Yeah, these are awesome. I'm really happy to add them to my collection, at least for now. Maybe they'll be for sale, I don't know. Well, as always, if you guys did enjoy this kind of content, excuse me, and you watched this far into the video, hit that like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help the YouTube algorithm spread me out so more comic people find me. As always, we'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.